welcome to Health Hits Experience.
The anger is sort of what keeps me going.
This is how change works. Small things all gathered together.
Make sure that the rest of the group knows.
So I need to know that you have my back on this.
Welcome to Health Hits Experience, the VIP access to the Herding Cats pageant. We are back in action. Here we go one more time. Before we get started, I do want to remind you that we are in the final stretch. So now is the time. If you're not caught up live, good luck to you.
It's only 31 episodes.
It's only 31. This is 32.
Fine.
But our finale is going to be on July 17th. We are going to be streaming every Monday from now until then. Specifically, we're going to be streaming as long as it takes for the story to be told. So buckle up. Also, if you are participating in the live chat right now, or if you're commenting on the VODs now, 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, you get audience points, and you can use those for special things. So keep those in mind. Maybe we all compile them into the finale. Who knows? You got a lot of options there. Also, if you enjoy what we're doing and you enjoy this show, then consider supporting Community Access Media, who makes all of this possible. We wouldn't even have a space to do this if we weren't at CAM. So you can go to bit.ly/CamErieDonate, capital C, capital A, capital M, capital E, and a capital D for donate.
Thanks, Cam.
Thanks,
You guys are
Cam. That is how we make this show. And if you support them, you support us. And also you get like cool stuff for them, for us. Because most likely we'll be using the stuff that they get. I'm being told that there are new lights being installed in the studio.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, so we get to use that. So, you know, that's kind of the fun part of it. Okay. Does anyone have any last words they'd like to say before I get started?
I would like to announce.
Been good knowing you all.
So long.
I'd like to announce that Britty's super cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
we meant to keep announcing that, but Brittany kept telling us we weren't allowed.
You're not allowed. I'm not gonna shoot you again. I'm gonna shoot him.
I don't know.
I felt a gust of wind, but that's all.
Because I wasn't looking at you when I was aiming. All right, so let's get this show started. So we're gonna find ourselves now in a small, dark room where a single light illuminates a young Nomulan as she prepares to make a broadcast. The holocam hums to life. She clears her throat. She speaks directly to the camera and she says, "I know you're scared. I am too. The world that you thought was a solid foundation under your feet has shifted and you feel as though you are endlessly falling. What is there to latch onto when everything you thought you knew has changed? What do you do when your lifetime of surviving comes crashing down around your head? You deserve more than just surviving. Brush off the weight of tyranny and look around. Change is happening and it is monumentous. The work we have done together, you and I, it has accumulated to a point where the decision of fate has been placed in your hands. You are not alone. Together we are a force greater than can be imagined. Residents of Bolgon, take back what is rightfully yours. Rishka City will fall." With a click, the holocam turns off and Delilah is alone in the room. She rubs her face and her expression feels far beyond her years. She removes her hand and stares at a folder that is sitting in front of her. The edge is worn from repeated handling. The label has almost worn off entirely, a whisper of information at this point. Opening the file would release ghosts she wasn't sure if she was prepared to face, and Delilah hesitated. Then there was a knock at the door, and Nexie was there, hustling Delilah across the campus to speak to a group of revolutionaries bound for Bolgon. The file marked Bayaz Penmark would have to wait. At some point in the evening, a runner arrived at your dorm and handed off the intel about the droid facility and the catacombs of Edu City. Hieronymus, you just so happened to be in the common area when the runner arrived, and they handed you a stack of papers. As they run off, you noticed on the top of the stack was a sticky note that just said, "See Baxora." That's where we find ourselves now.
Cool. Do I know who Bexora is?
Roll me a history.
I was like, I don't think I remember that name at all.
You better not. I just came up with it.
I knew it in advance.
I know all.
History. I got a 7.
Oh,
yeah.
Start out
Back
strong. So it takes you way longer than it should have for being disguised on this campus for 3 whole days.
To be fair, if Bexora was not in the commissary
Yeah.
a lot, I would not know.
No. But you do ask around. It takes you like 2 hours to figure it out. And you find out that Baxora is a data specialist who can be found at the main terminal stations.
Okay. Cool. Head on over there.
Okay. You go over, you see a life form with pale blue skin, 2 sets of very large curved horns coming out of her forehead, large pointed ears with tons of jewelry, and so much black eyeliner.
So a tiefling.
Yeah.
2 sets. 2 sets. like
It's a
a
tiefling with some
ram.
extra horns. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
But alien.
Yes.
Alien.
Alien.
And she is currently at the terminal station. She's just like, her face is so, like she's looking at all this information up on the
Yeah.
screen.
Bexora?
That is me, yes.
Yes, I had this little post-it note here that said that I was to come and see you.
About what?
I don't know. Here, post-it note.
Yes, that is a post-it note.
Big stack of papers.
Uh-huh. What is the
This
paper?
was given to me.
Did you look at the papers?
Was I supposed to look at the papers? It said, come see Bexora. I suppose.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't give you the
All right,
paper.
well, here's a stack of
Okay,
papers.
all
We can look
right.
at them together
Yeah,
here, I
yeah,
guess, if that's how it's going to be.
She looks through your paper. So your paper, your stacks of information is about the catacombs of Edu City and all the information that they know about kind of the facility, the information coming in. But what catches her attention is the fact that it's in the catacombs. And she goes, "Oh, are you going here?"
I do not know if operational security says that you are cleared to know that, but yes.
Just don't tell anyone.
Just don't tell anyone. And you can see her getting visibly excited. The catacombs? Is that where you're going? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not like this. My specialty is not Edu City or Aloritas at all. And you can see up on our screen is like a ton of sports stats. Specifically,
So she's playing Moneyball.
she's researching Zalarian sports.
Ah.
So everybody in the terminals has kind of a specialty that they keep an eye on because there's so many planets and there's so much, stuff happening. So she keeps an eye on that, but she's very excited about the catacombs.
Catacombs, sabermetrics.
So she looks at it. She goes, it's a personal interest of mine to the catacombs
Why is that, I wonder?
because they're spooky.
That makes sense with her makeup, actually.
Yeah, like dripping with all kinds of metal jewelry, piercings everywhere.
You ever been to Denny's?
I don't know. Is there a guy here named Denny?
Nah,
Okay. 'Cause
fourth
I'm-
wall joke.
Okay. We've got 3 walls here. I don't know what you're talking about. So do you want to know things about?
Yes, the catacombs.
The
Anything you can tell us is going to
catacomb-
be helpful for us going into them. Things to watch out for. Ways to navigate through them without being detected and getting back out again and that kind of stuff.
There's so many skeletons down there. So that's really cool. I don't know the navigation. I've never been there.
Would you like to go?
Well, there's a big game of sports ball coming up, and I do.
Sports ball. Can't miss that.
Get out of here. Let me finish my
To be fair, it's Zalarian sports ball. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
important.
different. It's different.
Get out of here.
Much more intense.
Yeah. There's guns.
I'm gonna run out of bullets at this point. Yeah, so she very sadly looks at the screen and presses a few buttons forlornly as more stats come up on the screen.
Like, I can't. There's, you know, we put information through the games sometimes, and we
Yeah.
gather
It's
information.
important. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's like over 5 million endoskeletons down there. Mm-hmm. And we don't know how many other life forms were buried down there because they didn't do proper burial techniques. So, like, there could be more, which is really cool. But don't worry, it's not been used as a tomb in like 500 years.
Yeah.
But if I could pick, that would be where I would be buried. I think.
Cool.
Be cool. Anyways, it's like a big old maze.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's like 200 miles of a maze.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like the whole city. Like, so.
Are there any like must-see locations down there that you wouldn't want to miss? Like, if you were going down there, what are the highlights or the lowlights? I guess since you're under a city.
Well, there's like, okay, my favorite place that I've only seen like some pictures of, but like every time I search for them, they like mysteriously disappear. There's like a spiral where they like decided to get really creative with the burial. So it's like, you know, the bones, and it's like a big open space, and I think that would be a really cool place for a concert. It'd be like really cool.
That does sound extremely cool.
Yeah, and I've heard the acoustics are very good. Heard the bone is very conductive.
I can only assume this is based on real world fact. I just,
Don't know. But yeah, if you're trying to go there, okay, so like, don't tell anybody this, because this is not like, it's a whole like secret, like not just like we are being secret because we're trying to like change the universe as we know it.
Sure.
But it's like secret.
Yeah.
Secret. So there's one entrance that like everybody knows about. You're like, you go to Edo City and you're like, oh, I wanted to hear about the catacombs.
Sure, and then they have like the tour guides
Yeah, the
and all
tour,
that
yeah,
touristy crap. We don't want that.
But it's in a vault that's owned by the like richest Solarian on Aloritas. So it's like, so that's how they make like, more money, which is like, you know, not good at all. Like, come on, just make it a free tour at least.
Right?
Why would you charge for it? Anyway.
Because all them people buried there ain't getting a cut of it.
Exactly.
Right.
So I have issues with it, but who doesn't have issues with billionaires? So, anyways, there is 20, as far as I'm aware, but I'm sure there's more of like unknown entrances. So it's like scattered throughout the city. You can kind of like find places. Like I'm told that just sometimes you can just like go through a drain, just whoop, right underneath.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know because I've never been at all. But and she like finds something near her and she like yanks a piece of paper and then finds a pen and she like starts scribbling. And she's like, she's not looking at you as she's telling you this. She's like, okay, so there's a secret group, and like this is only, I'm not part of it, but it's like, you know, the thing that they talk about of like, if you can find the group that's called the Silence, then you can find the entrances. But you have to, and this is like, I found this in a book. I love books, but like it was like I didn't search on the like wide net for this. Like, so this is like hidden information. That there's a symbol that you can give them or show them to then find an entrance. And then
Do you know what that symbol is?
She hands. I'm going to show this to the camera if we can kind of potentially see this. She hands that off to you.
All right.
So now you have that.
And
I
it's the
and an
same
I, so it's
either
an
way,
innie.
which is really useful.
Innie. It says innie.
It's an innie.
Yeah, it's an innie.
You don't want to be an outie.
No. Because you want to get into the catacombs.
And then she like very excitedly starts talking about one section of the catacombs.
Yeah.
Which is not
Not at all
like,
relevant to our
no,
mission at all,
yeah,
but it's just
like
cool.
she's very
She
excited
has a
about.
special interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
Well,
bit.
while we're there, maybe we'll take some pictures and bring them back for you.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, well, you know,
I mean, because I can't go.
Right.
But if you find the entrance and like you can remember it, just tell me where it is, so then I don't have to find a person.
Not really good with people.
I'm fine, but I'm really good at like being at my desk. Most of the time.
All right.
So.
Well, thank you so much for all your help. This has been absolutely vital to our mission, and we appreciate it.
I want to know who wrote the sticky note.
I don't know. It just was delivered to me.
Oh.
Apparently, somebody is aware of your special knowledge and is taking advantage of that. You're appreciated by you're an important part of the whole resistance here, apparently.
And then something dings on the screen, and then she like deflates. She has to go back and look at the data.
It was very, very nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too.
And now you've got more information.
Yeah, cool.
That's important. I'm glad that you were writing that down because,
Yes.
boy, I did not remember it.
Quick question.
It's okay, I got it.
When do tombs just stop being tombs?
I mean, at least 500 years.
Question.
Wonderful.
She said there was a bunch of endoskeletons. Are there any exoskeletons? Because I know that we have a lot of different aliens. So I don't know if it's like a mix or if it's just
Maybe.
internal.
I mean, those
Maybe.
would just be.
I mean, they've never
Shells.
been there, so who knows?
Yeah. so who
And they
knows?
shed them all the time, exoskeletons.
Oh, true. So maybe you wouldn't even know if it was like a dead guy.
Right.
And I'm thinking of all the slimes that were buried, like they just
Oh, they're just
disintegrated into
gone.
dust. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you wouldn't know. So that's what stayed the most.
That makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm glad that you got the facts. I'm sure you read a biology textbook.
I
right
did
before the
research.
stream.
All right, moving on. At a different point in the evening, a runner arrived with an inventory list of most of the items Flux requested, along with some general food and medical supplies. The items are being loaded via pallet onto the scimitar, but confirmation that they have all been received is requested. So, Flux, you go over to the shipyard, you find the scimitar, and walk on board. You wouldn't have even noticed, but with the ship running reserve lighting, you observe a faint purple glow coming from the storage area in lower decks.
Huh. I didn't know if they actually had anything like that. I'm just going to sort of roll up my list and tuck it away in one of my many, many coat pockets.
Yes, of course.
I'm going to quickly look around and make sure the harpoon's on deck.
You can hear it, like they're outside.
Right, it's going to take a little while to install. Yeah, I'm going to go check on that. That seems interesting to me.
So you walk on down to the storage area in the lower decks, and you see the form of Schmel holding himself together as a purple glow pulses around him. His back is to you.
Buddy? You alright?
Roll me an intelligence save.
I should be good at those. Intelligence save is a 18.
Okay. He turns around at your voice, and you can see that his eyes are filled with a very deep purple glow. And for a second, you feel yourself being pulled into them. And then Shmuel blinks, and it all goes away.
Hand on the rifle.
And he's like, kind of like when you wake up from a nap. Like he's not quite there.
Shmel? What just happened?
What?
The glowing, the eyes. You're the only person in this room.
I don't glow. You glow.
Yeah, well, my glowing was sort of an added thing. Yours seems to be coming from you. You don't have any cybernetics, do you?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna get really uncomfortably close and just
Sure.
sort of like start looking at him.
Hello.
No,
As
wait.
if Schmel wasn't trying to kiss him in the beginning.
When
like-
he was under the charm spell.
Wait, no, you were just. I'm gonna like grab his face
Oh,
and like look
God.
really close at his eyes. Do I see anything still left?
Yeah, roll an investigation.
19.
They look like normal eyes. You think you might see like a spark of purple, but then you turn his head a little bit and it's just like a reflection of the reserve lighting.
You were just glowing. There was sort of like a purple thing coming off of you. And I don't know, I looked at you and it was like some kind of magic thing. It didn't hit me. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, as far as I know, I also don't have magic. Are you okay?
What, you think I'm the problem? No. You were just glowing. I just saw it.
I'm not glowing.
Right. I know you're not glowing now, but you were.
How?
You've been really weird lately. You know that, right?
How weird? What are you talking about?
You're so distant.
I'm tired. I was.
It's like, I don't know. It's like you're listening to something else. Like you have like the radio playing in your head or something.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I've tried to talk to you a couple times and you just kind of look past me.
Okay, well, I am sorry if I've been ignoring you, because that's not my intention. I
Are you okay?
feel fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, okay. I feel like I may have messed up a little bit on the last mission, and so I'm apologizing again for that whole situation.
What?
Well, when we were... Oh, you weren't there. Okay, so... Yeah, I messed up. When we were in the casino, I got a little carried away, and then there was a big droid, and I think that messed some stuff up.
Smell.
It smells like in the music.
A big droid and
Yeah, I got trapped in a box. It was great.
nobody mentioned this.
Well, because it messed things up, I think, and also wasn't important.
But you're fine now.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they got hurt, so.
No, but I've...
Was that the same one that you got the robot?
Yeah. It was
Sprocket.
weird,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Sprocket's fine.
Yeah, he seems alright.
Makes a mean cocktail.
Right, yeah, I heard that.
Mhm.
Haven't really gotten the chance, there's been a lot going on.
Hmm.
But look, as long as you're alright, everything's fine, but I know what I saw. My eyes aren't lying to me, I don't think.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't have an answer, but it doesn't make any sense. I'm not magical. I am not anything. I'm a ex-train guard turned pirate who is not good at that. So,
You're also a violinist, I think.
yeah, well, ex, because I haven't played in years.
We should probably get you that at some point. But
Yeah,
Shmel,
let me just real quick. We'll play a little tune for when I punch guys again.
Look, I have things I have to get back to, but
Yeah.
before I go, just really quick, do you want to come with us on this next thing we're doing? There's a lot that's been happening to you, and I feel like I've been trying to be pushy about it, but
Listen, okay, so there's a big gap between beach and here, but when I was up in the med tent, they were like, you're good to go. So I'm good, and I won't go into any more casinos. So I know my limit, and I'll be good.
it is only because what we're doing is urgent that I am not bringing you to my lab right now.
I don't want to go to your lab.
You're going to have to.
Okay.
But I have things I have to build first, so it's going to have to be after this. But I need to know that you're going to be there. Mentally.
I'm here.
Still kind of looking past me.
Sorry, you're intimidating me right now. God, I'll go talk to Yama, get some espresso. Jeez.
Get some coffee, yeah.
Fine. And as you hear Shmel say that, you hear a very, very distant voice of Yama, like far away from the ship, going, Shmel! Babe! Shmel!
Are you...
I'm going now.
Are you... Wait.
He's gone.
Flex is just like, the fuck? I don't have time to think about that.
Everybody start shipping the schmama.
I'd like yell, personally.
Okay,
Yeah,
as
they're
you
both
stated, Flux,
focused.
you don't have a lot of time.
I'm like, oh shit, I have things to do.
You've got things to do. Your to-do list is growing every fucking
I
second.
have so many things on the table.
You have so many things on the table, but you're hurrying over to your lab on the scimitar,
I am.
and you are finishing your top 2 priorities.
Yes, I
What
am.
are they?
Well, first things first, I need a new weapon and a better body.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing about that?
And so, first things first, so that I can better observe what I'm doing, I'm going to make myself that new set of eyes I've been talking about for a very long time now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so I'm going to go to the lab, and I'm going to be working on those for a while, and I'm going to pull out the old blueprints for the ones that I made for Pearl, because I actually had to work on those more recently, so I have a pretty good idea of how the optical nerves can be represented in a mechanical and magical way, and I'm going to work on the process of replacing those, where they're going to look pretty similar, but instead of regular, like, irises, going to have kind of like a telescopic lens sort of look to it. They're going to glow that same pinkish because it's still being powered by magic. Although, similarly to pearls, they can change color. Although they're not directly connected to emotions because Flux does not want to give that away so easily. So I'm going to do that first, and we're not going to get into details, but he swaps them out.
Cool. Swaps them out. With your new eyes, what do you see? With your new eyes, how do you feel? How do you...
Everything's brighter and different, and I can actually see for once. That's nice. Is this how people normally see? I'm gonna look out a window.
You want to symbolically hand me your glasses now?
Symbolism. I'm gonna look out the window and just kind of stare at the trees way off. Are there trees? I'm gonna stare at a distant structure.
Yeah,
Tree equivalent.
Yeah.
There's a ton of ships out here because this is like the shipyard docking area. So there's a ton of different ships. Every make and model you've ever seen, and some you haven't. Size variation. It's a lot of repurposed vessels, and
Yeah.
then some just regular old somebody built this.
Flux
thing.
is gonna just spend a few minutes kind of just zooming in and out, just looking at different things from different distances and just being like,
Is it like the thing when you're on your computer for too long, you're like, I'm supposed to look up at something very far away now?
yeah, only I can actually see them well. I have a very good vision. I'm just gonna test a few of the various functions, just like a basic flashlight mode, and then
God.
like a scanning mode.
Okay,
Just testing a couple different things.
sure.
Nothing insane, but I can actually see
It's
now.
not insane, you say, as you put in new eyeballs in your body.
Yeah, just put away the jar with the old ones.
Normal.
Dude literally
Normal.
replaced his fucking spine, but eyeballs are the limit.
Yeah. And then I'm already exhausted because emotionally Flux is just drained.
Always.
But I'm going to, at this point, after I'm done with that, sort of all tired and covered in grease and probably blood, I'm going to start pushing some things off of my workbench, and I'm going to bring out the old designs for the upgrade to my fusion rifle that I've been wanting to make for a very, very long time. And so I'm going to start working on putting that together. And that is less of a gun and more of a railgun, which is, it's basically a much larger, chunkier rifle with instead of one barrel, it's got two long, iron bars sticking out of the front of it that have electricity going between the two of them. And it's got a scope on it, so I can actually stand back now instead of having to be up close to things. And that's what I'm going to be spending the rest of the day on. That's a big one. That's
Okay.
a big project.
How long does that kind of take?
It's probably going to go pretty well into the night.
Okay.
I'm going to get enough sleep, but barely.
Okay, good. All right, well then I think I'll probably jump us a little bit. So Magella said max 24 hours. We are hitting early morning, so most everyone has slept at least a little bit. And I'll say that maybe you're back up again. Something has happened.
Probably
to-
pass out on the table or something.
Ow.
Intermittent naps.
Yeah, there we go, like a cat. And we're gonna jump over to you, Cyrus. You slept accordingly to what you needed.
You have a gun?
You have a cool gun now,
Yeah.
which, by the way, did not break.
Did not break.
And in fact, is pretty cool. But we're gonna find Cyrus here, sitting alone on Old Bessie. you've dug through every nook, every cranny. You wanted to see what was still left there. Because here's the thing, most of the useful items had already been transferred over to the Scimitar when you decided that was your new ship. After the plasma fight, you had really moved all your stuff. So there's not really anything useful left, except maybe the fish finder, if you wanted it.
We're gonna need that fish finder.
Which you're fiddling with it because there's nothing
about it.
not what else to do, and you realize that it can scan for heat sources and use sonar, not together.
Okay.
It flops between the two, but that's where we're at right now. So, boop, 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 boop. What's on your mind right now, Cyrus?
Thinking about a few different things. Definitely more or less trying to avoid everyone after everything that has happened, but sitting there and flicking through it, thinks back to what Pearl had said, and then something that had also been said in the underwater prison, that flux was 376. He stops. Bitch.
The realization hits.
And almost as soon as you realize that, he's gonna stand up and he's gonna be like, I gotta find Flux. And I'm gonna start looking for Flux. Gonna check the rooms first.
Okay, let's roll me an investigation just to
boy.
see how well, like how much you go, I'm looking in every single room, and how much you're like, no, I think I know where it is.
I'm usually in pretty similar spots.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
You're checking a lot of rooms. Is this because you are unfamiliar with this like new layout of this whole campus, or is it because you're like, I want to talk? Do I want to? Yeah, it's like I need to talk to Flux. What if I didn't?
It's like going back and forth between this a lot and trying to figure out like, how am I?
Yeah, you run into Yama. He's like, "Hi, Cyrus.
Hi.
What you up to?"
You wouldn't happen to know where Flux is, would you?
Well, I'm gonna make an educated guess, and I'm gonna say that he's not here, cause I've just been hanging out. So he's not here. I have a feeling he was probably on the Scimitar, cause that's where I found Schmel.
Why would you finding Schmel?
Well, we were talking after Schmel got off the Scimitar, and he was talking about how Flux was being really weird to him.
Flux was being like weirder than usual weird, or
Well, I don't know. Schmel was upset for some reason, and so I was just trying to like be like,
okay. So on the ship then.
I'm guessing. I mean, that's where all the stuff is.
Is Schmel okay?
Mm.
So you talked to him and you
Listen, I went looking for Schmel, and I found Schmel, and
why were you looking for Schmel?
we were going to get ice cream from the mess hall.
Good for you.
Yes, it was great. It was really good, and now I want to make affogatos. Do you not know what an affogato is?
No.
I gotta go make affogatos for everybody.
Later.
Oh, well, it's gotta be like right now because it melts the ice cream. It's espresso over ice cream. Really good.
I'm gonna go find Flux.
Okay, good luck.
Right.
She's like not bothered at all.
When she mentions the espresso over the ice cream somewhere far distant, Hieronymus just feels this great disturbance in the force.
She is heading towards, I don't know where she put the espresso machine. I'm gonna guess in the mess hall because like it was used because you guys weren't there. And so like she was like, I want to use this.
We'll have to bring it with us, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But she is going over there and is gonna make affogatos for whoever wants them. So if you want to look for
That sounds really good.
if you want to look for Yama, that's where it is. Affogatos are amazing.
It sounds delicious,
They're
but
so good.
I am making things. After game.
You don't want me to go out right now and make
After
us
game.
all...
After game. We'll all go out and get them.
Okay, Cyrus, you're outside of the Scimitar now.
Yep.
I'm taking it down.
Oh, you're napping. Okay.
This is one of my intermittent nap breaks.
Got
'cause
it.
I'm fucking exhausted.
Nap break.
Gonna go on to the scimitar and try to avoid Otto.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Otto's also like not really doing anything because Otto's been charging and like the ship isn't going anywhere. So Otto's in the control area, near the captain's chair. So like unless you go up there,
You got to teach him how to mine Bitcoin when he's not working.
yeah. Let's really overheat the piloting droid. That'll go
that's a good
really
idea.
well.
Great. Okay, he's gonna go up to the door, hesitate for probably a little bit too long, but then knock on it. Flux. Flux.
Yeah, well, to like knock some stuff onto the floor by
Nothing
mistake.
but the clanging of metal.
Are you gonna open? Are you okay?
You should. It's fine. Yeah.
So you're 376.
I'm sorry. I'm really tired. What?
You're 376. I have been looking everywhere for you.
Just gonna really casually grab the stun sword off my
gonna-
desk.
I've been looking everywhere for you, and
Why?
you have been here the whole time.
Why?
I-
Cyrus?
Are you,
Why?
are you okay?
I don't know, Cyrus. Why do you know that name?
I read it in your file. In part of your file.
I think I might just stab Cyrus.
Great, go for it. Rolling for that.
I know it's not lethal.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna stab him.
Good morning, Flux.
Good morning. So that should be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that actually does it.
Yeah, great. That's what I thought. That's 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Bec-
This is the PvP.
Because
Great.
Flex was not ready for that. So yeah, you're gonna say that. His face is just gonna kind of like drop, and he's just gonna go and just immediately stab you.
He gets a little cranky when he first wakes up. You know
Don't
how
worry about
is.
it.
Sorry, this is gonna look at her like.
I'm gonna then whip around and grab the half-made gun off my table.
Now. Calm down. He's not reacting to the fact that there's a blade inside his chest at all.
Think about what you say next, very carefully.
Yeah, I should have thought about what I said before better. I remember when I said that I used to be part of the Zalarian military. They thought I had died, so they never revoked my access to files. I'd never had access to many files, but when I saw that the scimitar was there, I figured that I probably could still log in, and I could, but I had not logged in quite some time, and when I logged in, there was a video that was labeled 376 with a scientist who I at least kind of recognized. And I have been searching for information on 376 since then.
Gonna flick on part of the rifle. So it begin to glow. Why? What do you want with 376?
I wanted to find someone else like me.
There's a lot of people like you, Cyrus.
I wanted to find someone else who knew, and I have no idea how to find them, and I've stayed hidden for so long. I just wanted to find someone else. The entire time you have been here,
the entire time you've been here.
Yeah. Gonna very cautiously put the half-finished gun that would probably have exploded anyways back down.
I am not here to hurt you. If anything, I would have tried, if we had found 376 anywhere else, I probably would have tried to get them and help them escape, but you have already done that yourself, obviously.
Are there others from your project that are still alive?
The only ones that I knew.
He's still stabbed.
Well, it's a stun blade. It doesn't really sink in very far.
The only ones I knew were the other two who had survived the experiment.
You good?
And you're gonna see, like, very quickly the glow around him closes up around that wound.
What?
Yeah. There were only two others when I left, and I've not been able to find anything about them, and I have not been able to find anyone else. And
So you're trying to what? Find the other experiments?
yeah.
I'm not gonna be much help to you there, Cyrus. I've been trying to avoid finding the other experiments.
That I don't blame you.
I don't know how far it went past my group, but for each 100 of us, we were sectioned off into little squads, and we were whittled down until there was only a few left. Only about 20 per 100 really survived. I don't think it got past maybe 500, but I left before it got there, so. But if anything, there's a bunch of them still out there.
You have a better survival rate than we did. I guess that's,
Well, our projects came later, right?
yeah, probably quite a bit later. So, I don't exactly look like this. I know you asked. I do not exactly look like this. My magic, I guess I have too much of it, and so I have an implant that projects magic around me, and it hides everything. Well, almost everything now, I guess. When there is too much magic, usually we would explode, but recently I've found, and he's gonna pull off the glove, and
Cyrus, is your arm made of crystal?
yeah, it is now.
How long has that been going on for?
That happened shortly after we escaped.
And you can move them just fine?
Well, it's easier when I put magic through it. Weird. Yeah.
Why has this happened? Do you know?
My magic usually is green. I can only imagine that it may have been from an overload, but hopefully stopped. It is similar to what happened with my leg, but this did not explode.
Cyrus?
Yeah.
Are you, I don't know if there's a good way to put this. Are you dying? It seems like you are, slowly.
I don't know if I am dying or not.
to be perfectly honest.
But this might happen more over time.
Yeah, I mean, if the magic has no place to go and it's backed up for a bit, then yeah, this could happen again.
If you're willing to let me look it over, I could possibly make it stronger, better capable of holding it all back. I mean, I haven't figured out a perfect cure for that one yet. Unfortunately, right now, my current status is that magic is only so containable.
Yeah, that is kind of, yeah, that's the problem.
I don't know if I should really be talking about this. It's kind of personal, but Pearl and I were talking a little bit ago about her whole project that she was part of, where she became, well, who she is now. And, well, apparently, if the Zolarians have the ability to, you know, transfer over one's consciousness into a synthetic form, could solve your problem.
I never thought about something like that.
I've been thinking about nothing but that lately.
Are you thinking about doing that?
I'm gonna flip on one of the nearby monitors.
No. Maybe.
See this diagram?
Yeah.
That is me. And you see that sort of black spot in the middle that's kind of spreading out throughout the whole thing?
Yep.
That keeps getting worse.
Right.
Ever since I came back from, I don't know, death. It's been getting hungrier.
Are you dying?
Probably pretty soon. I don't know how much longer I got, but my machines say maybe 8 months. I wasn't going to tell anybody else, but seems like maybe we're in the same boat, so.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better. And he's gonna, like, pull down his shirt and take the thing off, the cover off, and he's like, this is what I have. I have a crystal instead of a heart, so.
I don't have a heart either, if it makes you feel better.
It, that is all that keeps me from blowing up, but it is also the only thing that keeps me alive, I'm pretty sure at this point. So,
So, we don't have a lot of time.
no.
And there's so much going on.
I was not gonna, tell anyone either, but
Well, Zolarians have a certain way of leaving their mark on things, don't they?
they do enjoy fucking shit up. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
To be honest, I don't know, you know how long all this is going to take, all this revolution stuff. But at this point, I kind of just want to leave something better, you know, when we aren't around anymore. I'm not talking about anything crazy, don't get any ideas. Just, you know, kill Elmira and, you know, make the world better because of that.
No, that's
Find the people who caused us pain and get rid of them, and then move on from there. See how much time we have left, and figure out something else to do with the remaining time.
yeah. I feel pretty stupid now. You wanna know why I wanna be part of the rebellion so much, just to make sure that the rest of the crew is kept safe in some way.
Huh. I feel like going right into rebellion is not the way to keep people safe, generally.
Well, rebellion, group of people that at least kind of semi-align with the values, or on your own, where at any point in time you could just be picked off.
It's better to be among a group, yeah. Which is, why I feel like our little team has survived as long as it has.
Sure hasn't been because we get along.
Ah, good heavens, no. Can't imagine that could be why.
How about if this all resolves in a quick enough time frame, we go figure out what the experiment with Pearl was and see if we can't get you a body.
Well, you gotta get one too, I don't know how long you have left. And I can't
don't either.
exactly hook you up to my machines quite as easily.
No, probably not.
No, you only have one prosthetic.
Yep.
That's it.
Um,
If you were looking for cybernetics, though, if you're really tired of the crystal arm,
well, they tried it once and it almost immediately stopped working, so.
well, I'm glad they fixed that with my product line.
Well, I don't think you have magic surges to deal with either, so.
No, but I mean, I have magic in me, just not the same way you do.
Yeah, I mean, how does the magic for you work?
Oh, that's complicated. As far as I can tell, they picked me up off the streets because they sensed that I had something going on, some sort of sorceress ability. And they trained me from there and how to use it, and they showed me what it looked like and how they could take it out if I didn't do what they asked. And,
They could take it out.
yeah, well, at least they thought they could.
Well, they sure as hell didn't figure that out when I was around them, so.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if we find more of these Solarian places, we can fix all of our problems. Maybe they have all of our notes or files on you and me, and we can figure out where we went wrong.
That would be definitely an interesting find. I doubt I could log in anymore now that they know that I am not dead.
I could probably find a way in.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm good for.
You are pretty good at hacking stuff.
I like to think so, at least. It's kind of like my main role in the crew. But yeah, I'm glad you stopped by. And don't tell the others about all of... Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Never. Alright.
I have things I gotta work on, so...
Good chat.
The gun, by the way, it works real well with the crystal.
Oh, that's great!
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't explode.
No.
Good. Oh, thank God. I
No,
could've
it
been
did
bad.
not explode.
Right. Yeah, no, it's, if it ever jams, probably just put it down and walk away. Just in case.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Take care.
You too. Don't go dying too early now.
Well, we got 8 more months, so we got a lot of time.
Cyrus is gonna
Good chat, kid.
Good talk.
Do like the punch on the shoulder. It's always so awkward. I love it.
It'll never not be awkward.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we love about it. Okay. Cool. Cyrus, I assume you put your jacket back on with your glove.
Jacket and the
back
glove. No
on.
one else is gonna see
No
that
one's gonna
shit.
see that.
Secrets don't make friends.
You want to know? Hunt them down like everyone else does.
Okay, Cyrus, you like put everything back on. You head off
Yep.
down the ramp of the scimitar and head off to do something else or go back to Old Bessie or
Old Bessie at this point, kind of a little bit still avoiding the other.
yeah. Don't look at me. Don't look. Don't look.
Even though you're bigger than everybody,
Yeah,
it's like
please don't look
everybody
at me.
can see
Probably
you.
especially Pearl be like, shh.
Well, funny enough that you say this, we're gonna actually jump to where Pearl is. Pearl is not hanging out outside.
Oh, boy.
Pearl, you ended up in Yama's room. She made a bunch of affogatos and then got bored.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
And you know what? Let's find out how many she made.
Oh God.
5. She made 5. Hieronymus, you got one of them for sure. And so you ended up in Yama's room.
Yama, you understand I can't actually drink this, correct?
Dibs on pearls.
You can't. Oh, hi, Hieronymus. When did you get here?
Just came for the extra drink. These are great, by the way.
Aren't they so good? Okay.
All right, I'll leave you two alone to have girl chat. Bye.
Okay,
I'm so glad
bye.
you enjoyed it.
Okay, goodbye. Okay.
Oh, all right.
So, I wanted to show you my closet. Because we
Alright.
talked about that we could just chat now. So,
Yes, we could bitch together.
yes.
Yeah. All right.
A new register. Everybody everywhere is
It's like a dog whistle.
Yeah, like, wow.
Glass shatters throughout the compound.
oh man.
And she's like, okay, you can't tell anybody about this,
All right.
but I found somebody who gave me an extended closet. We're not supposed to have it. We're not supposed to have it. It's like an extra dimension. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know all the science behind
Oh,
it.
well, your secret's safe with me.
But it's so exciting. Okay, so and like she opens up the door in her little dormitory to her closet, and it's like like goes back.
It's like a giant bag of holding.
Yeah, it
kind
is.
of. It's like a, what the fuck?
Yeah. And she's like, "Come look," and you see.
Where did you get all of these clothes?
Do you really want to know?
I mean, now that you say it, maybe I don't.
I don't know how much of Pearl, because like the Pearl I met originally probably would have been like super happy about it. So, but like, are you?
Did you take them off of dead people?
No.
Then otherwise I don't care.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
So I made some friends,
uh-huh.
and I'm very well liked around here.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I do. You're very charismatic.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyways,
Anyways, I just say there's so many different life forms on this face.
continue, please. Please.
Anyways, they like me a lot, so they give me things. And
Oh, good.
yeah,
good.
so I've made some friends, and they all know my favorite color, which is pink.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
yeah, I couldn't tell.
it. It's my favorite color.
It's very nice on you.
Thank you. I love it so much. And so she starts like pulling out outfits and just starts changing in front of you.
Oh, my goodness. Like all four arms. Like,
Like, no, absolutely does not care.
Pearl's just gonna like turn towards the rack and just start like rummaging through
Okay,
shit.
so this one, oh, are you looking for something?
Oh no, I was.
Okay, you should try that one on.
This thing.
Yeah,
How do you wear it?
it's a dress.
Is it?
Yes, I know it looks very small. It looks like an outfit for a baby, but it stretches.
Can it fit 4 arms?
We could cut some holes in it.
Is this what girls do?
Yeah. I mean, you know, gender's a construct and all that, but
Right.
yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
She is wearing a very tight, very revealing pink dress.
As we usually imagine her in, yes.
Correct,
Yeah.
as you should.
Yeah.
And what you have is like a knit outfit that, like, if you hold, it's like really.
Yeah, one of those
little.
ones where it's like when you pull it out of the package, it's like literally this
Yeah,
thin,
and you're
but
like,
you put it on and it just like.
yep.
Vacuum sealed.
Yep. Do you require assistance from Yama? How
Oh
does it-
yes.
Okay.
100%. Pearl has no fucking idea what this thing is or which hole goes where. Like,
Oh no, that's okay. Well,
do
can
you-
I?
can
do you
my-
mind? Okay. Wow, you can rotate pretty far with those limbs.
oh yes, you know, robotic and all.
Yeah, that's. I wish I could do that. Okay, so he like you get it off, and then she like takes it, and she's like, okay, we're gonna put this over your head.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so put 2 arms down, 2 arms up.
Doesn't matter which ones.
The top one should go up.
All right.
Okay, cool. And like she's kind of shorter than you. She's not like super much, but like
Pearl
enough.
will like squat down so she could reach
yeah,
better.
yeah, cool. Okay. Okay, cool. And then and so like pulls it over top of you, and then is like trying to figure out where your second set of arms is. Now do you have enough
no-
flexibility to pull them?
Yeah, no,
up?
they're right here.
Okay, cool. And pulls out a pink knife and
Oh goodness.
cuts
oh.
a slit on both sides.
I suppose it's good I don't actually have skin.
Oh, don't worry. I'm very skilled.
All right.
It's
Do you modify your own dresses?
yeah. Okay, wait. I gotta show you this one.
Oh.
Okay. Shuffles through more clothes and picks up like a sweater that was supposed to be like a turtleneck, and just has a big boob cut out in it.
Just like
Oh.
the lowest
Just
V
the
ever.
Out
lowest-
of a turtleneck?
Out of a
Yeah,
turtleneck, and then
it
it's
probably
So
like
is it like the boob
slouches.
window?
boob window
Oh, okay,
and
so
a
it's still got
crop
the-
and
okay.
a crop.
The
Yeah.
Power Girl.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and it's like very clearly dyed. Like it's not originally pink. She goes, this one I did myself.
Oh, it accentuates you nicely.
Thank you. That's what I like to think. It's worked pretty well. Okay, great. Okay, like that one. It's fine.
I don't think I've ever actually worn a dress, so I'm not positive.
Wait,
how they-
you were in something recently. A hard hat?
Oh yes, I was shoveling through a random closet I found of Dev's, and he had a lot of odd things in there, and that was before I really understood the purpose of clothing.
Huh.
Um,
Well, clothing can be whatever you make of it.
I understand that now, but generally speaking, one wouldn't actively choose a hard hat and undergarments.
Why not? Do something like a little fun with that.
I would not choose
Okay. Well, to
a
each
hard
their
hat
own.
and undergarments.
It's not really my thing either. But everybody's
This
got
is-
something.
Does this not?
It's like not really doing it. And she takes off further down the endless closet.
Oh, should I take this off?
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
And just so far
Lost
away.
sight of her.
Yeah,
no
just
idea.
so far away.
I'm just gonna like.
And like you hear like little noises, like like all the way in the back. And then she comes back with like a pile.
Oh.
Let's do this not in the closet. I'm getting stuffy in here.
Oh. All right.
Let's come out of the
Okay.
closet.
All right.
Why not?
Together?
Yeah, why not?
All right. I guess.
Okay, cool. And then she lays them all out on her bed. And like 80% of them are still pink. And then the rest are varying shades of different clothing.
Oh, they're not all pink.
No, some people just kind of tried really hard.
Right.
But it was fine.
But they didn't get you.
No,
is what
they
you're
didn't
saying.
get me. They didn't get me. And I'm all stocked up on. I don't need clothes anymore. Like, look at this. I'm
Yeah,
so good.
There is quite a lot. Yes.
There's a lot. And I'm done, kind of doing that, for now, till I need something. Anyways, so I think that like this shape and also so this one I don't think was made for a life form with just two arms. I think there's some like stretch in it for
Oh,
like
really?
Yeah. Well, it's only got one arm, which makes me think it was for like potentially a one-armed life form.
But what about all the other holes in it?
Put it on and just sometimes you just gotta see where it lands. This one right here, all straps. You just like put it on and do like a wrapping thing. So
I don't think I'd be very comfortable with that one. I'll try on the one-arm one.
okay, and pulls out. What does this one look like again?
It is black.
Yeah.
And it has one full sleeve, and then it kind of comes down. It's like as if you cut all of this out, but there's like a bra area.
Yeah. And it's like a vinyl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, one
Wow.
full sleeve, cut
Wow.
all the way down, except there's still like a bra-like
yeah.
piece.
Area.
You know, for
And then
her-
it has cuts in the
Robot.
side, too.
I can't wait for the cosplay.
I'm excited.
Yeah, let's throw out the forearms in there. That'll be good.
I'm sure you can find some way to like attach them and like attach like the wrist via strings.
Like a
Yeah,
spider.
That
Don't
wouldn't be that
tempt
hard
me.
at all.
Oh,
bet I could do it.
God.
Well, now I
If
want
you need
to
help
do
with
it.
that, I could definitely help
Okay,
with that.
all right.
Moving
We're-
on.
Moving
Cosplay.
on. Moving on. And
Don't you think this is rather short, though? This is a lot.
well, you got bits. Sorry.
I mean,
Not every species has bits.
you're not wrong, I suppose. I've never worn something so revealing.
Well, sometimes you gotta just like not move. That's,
Oh.
that's a lot of it.
Is that how it works? You try not to move.
Sometimes, or like you do a very careful little sit, and like she shows you how to do like a little side sit on the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and put your hands, and
do
then
not
you look
envy anyone
like
who wants to do that.
refined. And you look so nice.
Is this?
Well, if you're thinking too much.
Oh, I don't know what to do with my other arms.
Do you like do like a little stack? That would be nice.
Oh, just all.
Or no, you could do like your bottom two could be like your fun little like this is a little here, and then like your top two you can just gesture with. Do you gesture normally, or is that
I
a
have
me thing?
no idea what I'm doing.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. You told me to try on a dress. And
Yeah, you look nice.
Does it?
Yeah. Wait, okay, hang on. And she like pulls the big mirror off of the wall, off the hook, and like stands with her body behind it and shows you. Stand up.
Oh,
Look.
I just have to pull it down every time you move.
that's the joys of wearing
Short dresses.
dresses.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
It's so
I'm
terrible.
so sorry, guys.
Do you have any accessories in there?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I don't know.
We could do like a little necklace. Do you have a way to do earrings?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Ooh. What are we thinking? So you can do a lot with black. Puts the mirror back on the hook.
Are we just gonna go into a whole montage?
Yeah, we'll do a dress up montage real quick. And you just tell me what you land on. Because we're not going to go through the whole closet.
We're gonna go with a black choker,
Okay.
and some like long, thin, dangly earrings with like a diamond shape at the end of them,
Mhm.
and like white go-go boots.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
Silver, white, black vinyl. Great combo.
fantastic.
So good. And you finish up with this fun little montage. And Yama's like, cool. You didn't want to just show me, right? Like you just show everybody else.
Oh, like her whole face is red now. She's like, I guess I could.
Yeah, that's what clothes are made. You got to show them off.
Right, but this is yours, and I didn't know.
It's
if you...
not mine now. It's yours.
Oh, that's very kind.
You saw my closet. It's fine.
Right. Well, thank you. This has been fun.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just getting used to the breeze.
That's the fun part.
You know, I actually think I'm late for something, so I will have to catch you later.
No. Okay. You're avoiding something. What are you avoiding?
I'm actually supposed to be going to see Flux.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you met him? He might explode.
He can handle it.
I'm
They usually do.
barely handling this. Do you think anyone else will?
I think that everybody's seen me walk around this space. Nothing is surprising anymore. I'll come with you. You need
That
like...
would be so great.
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. I can be a wingman.
no.
That's the phrase. Yeah, let's okay. So last I knew, probably on board the Scimitar.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen anything to tell me otherwise.
Maybe I shouldn't bother him. I'm sure he's busy right now.
Are you kidding me with that dress?
No, I really.
Come on.
No, I can't.
Come on, we're moving and we're walking.
When you talked about that closet, I was like, Yama just has like a pack of like at least 5 people that are just like around when she's around. And they have like various gifts of like chocolates and flowers and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you
But
know,
it's
that's
always 5 different people.
yeah, every time. And that's how
Every
she gets
time.
all the outfits, for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah. They're all just vying for her.
Oh my god.
You guys have not let Yama talk this much in a very long time.
God.
Okay, so series of pulling you and then like pep talking you when you full stop because you are very heavy when you actually stop, and bribing you. And
Canonically, Pearl is about 300 pounds.
yeah, Yama's
Doesn't look it though.
not
No.
strong.
So it's just like a shitload of metal. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you stop, like you're
no
stopped.
one's moving her.
Yeah, so it's a series of that, and also like a little bit of guilt tripping of being like, you're being very rude to me right now, and then
I'm sorry. I'm
and then
not-
like you know,
I'm not trying to.
go a little bit further, and we get to the bottom of the scimitar where most people have kind of been entering and exiting, and Yama just goes, "Yo, Fox,
Duh.
get down here!"
What are you doing?
And then like
no.
pushing you up on board.
Yeah, I'm busy right now.
I don't care. See, he's Sprocket, close the door, and like she leaves.
Does she just push Pearl into the door? Is
into
that what
like
happens?
inside the ship now. Like it's a big
Closes it,
ship, so
runs.
yeah, and just goes.
Wait. Is Pearl in my lab?
No,
Okay.
on board the
That's-
scimitar.
That's what I needed to know.
Yeah, no, on board
Oh
the
my
scimitar,
God.
which Sprocket is being to reduce chaos. I will close this door.
Thank you, Sprocket. We really appreciate you.
You know, really, if you wanted to reduce the chaos, you could let me out.
I do not believe you.
What do you?
Sprocket's on board.
You are the
knows what's
least
up.
chaotic of everyone. You shall stay.
Yama.
Oh my god. Pearl's like looking for places to hide right now.
Yeah, hide wherever
Where's
you
the
want.
closet Mobo was in? I'm
Not on board the scimitar.
gonna try and fit in the closet.
Where's a fucking closet on this
I'm
ship?
gonna.
Big enough. There has to be
no, I
a
know.
closet.
I'm trying to let me.
I want to see Sprocket's emoji when he sees Pearl's outfit.
It's just the eye emoji.
Let me. Okay, I'm legitimately going to look at this fucking ship to see where you are, so that we have point of reference.
Flex is going to very sleepily make his way upstairs.
I'm going to assume that you are in like the crew quarters in that storage area,
Right.
and maybe like somebody's room has like enough door coverage that you're like behind the door now.
Yama. What time is it? What time is it actually? I have no idea what time it is.
It's early morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a little bit of time.
Oh yeah, so she definitely woke me up. I was
I
definitely
mean, if
like
you're napping
face
consistently,
down on the
Yeah.
fucking bench. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a
Drool
lines.
everywhere.
Yeah. There's like smears of grease and blood, and it's just a mess.
Just a mess.
And I'm just like, yeah, I'm making my way up towards like where like the common entryway
Silent.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Trying so hard to not be here right now.
What the fuck? Sprocket.
Oh.
Yes.
Yama, what would you want me for?
To close the door, and then leave Pearl on board.
Pearl?
I'll be out in a minute.
Pearl, are you in a closet?
I said I'll be out in a minute.
I'm gonna look at Sprocket and be like,
Sprocket's little emoji is the little shrug emoji. My favorite emoji.
very fitting. Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just gonna.
Would you like a cocktail?
Actually, yes. Whatever your strongest thing is, please.
Of course. And like heads off to the kitchen.
I'm like looking around and like grab like one of those like oil rags and just like trying to like smear it off my face. It's making it worse.
Yeah, you're real dirty now.
The closet door is gonna just like slowly creep open. She's gonna like poke her head out. Hi,
Hi.
how are you? Did I bother you?
No, I was. What time is it?
Mid-morning. Sometime. I'm
Well,
not sure.
What? Oh no.
Gonna like check my like wrist monitor thing.
Wow.
Are you all right?
I lost track of time. You were gonna visit me, and I totally got distracted.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't make it here until now. Anyways.
Yeah, but it was just 'cause I was asleep, and I was working on a lot of things.
Right. You're always very busy. I know. I understand.
Yeah. It's not personal. It's
No,
not. I
no,
wanted
no.
to. I wanted
I
to.
know.
To
yeah.
see you, and I look terrible. I want to change, but I don't have any better clothes.
I mean, I will gladly take yours if you're offering. I was with Yama before this, and
What?
Yama thought it would be fun to dress me up, and I'm honestly I'm a little embarrassed right now, so that's why I'm in the closet.
Is that why you're only? Yeah. That's why you're only peeking out.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
Are you just gonna stay in there, or
I mean, we could talk like this.
is that comfortable?
No, not at all.
Do you want me to just like turn around?
For a moment, if you could.
Yeah.
I need to adjust.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna hit a little thing on the side of my head, and both of the eyes just go poof.
Oh, that's new.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Can't see, so you don't have to worry about
She'll
it.
like get out and like try and pull it down as much.
Far as it
Like she's
goes.
gonna like rip it at this point. Like she's like,
There's no way. It's stretchy. But it bounces right back. Like you're like, eh. Okay, fine. This is as far as it goes.
any cloth near me?
I have the oil rag.
I need bigger. I need like a towel.
Do we
Tablecloth.
have
Just rip
curtains?
it right off the table.
You're near the
maybe.
bedroom, so you could like take someone's sheet off their bed if you wanted.
Full blown like aerial style, just like
Why? Yeah, why
haphazardly.
not?
I'm totally gonna do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
The lights are gonna come back on in the eyes. Are you wearing a bed sheet? Or is that a tablecloth?
It's a bed sheet,
Better than a tablecloth.
I guess.
What did she put you in that this is the better alternative?
Have you seen the way Yama dresses?
Yes. Pink?
Not pink.
Oh,
Strangely enough, not pink, but
just kind of not a lot left to the imagination.
Pearl's just gonna like take a real deep breath and just like drop the bed sheet but not open her eyes back up. It's a lot, I know. Do you want to go to your lab or something so we're not just standing in the common area?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Her second set of arms is going to perpetually be at the bottom of the skirt trying to pull it down.
I'm gonna lead you to the lab. Very awkwardly.
She didn't used to wear clothes.
I know, that's why it's even weirder for Flex. He's like, this shouldn't be
It's
weird, but it's
different
weirding me
now.
out.
Different now. Yeah, you head on over to the laboratory. What's that look like?
Right. It's a fucking disaster
It's a
in here.
disaster.
The table's covered in various different liquids, and like there's a bunch of parts on the floor, and there's like a mostly built, like 95% built railgun with like the side taken off. Wow, I did not clean up at all.
Well, isn't this what your lab usually looks like?
Yes. Gonna take the oil rag and wipe the blood off the table. Usually.
I'm not going to ask.
Well, it has to do with the new.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Spent a long time working on. Well, they're kind of similar to yours, because.
Mhm.
Did I call you down here? Or did you call me down here to talk?
You told me to meet you.
Oh, that's worse. Yeah.
I can go though.
No, it's fine.
Pearl's gonna try and sit the way that Yama told her to, but it's like,
Really? Like stilted?
Gonna look around for anything. There's nothing in here that would work for like a new outfit, but I'm like,
I'll be fine. Can we just please move fast?
Right, yeah,
Thank you.
right, yeah, sorry. It shouldn't matter, because you didn't used to wear them anyways. But
I had forgotten about that.
yeah. It feels different for some reason. No,
I think it's different.
it feels different.
It's different.
It feels different.
Okay.
So how are you today?
I've been better.
Oh no, what happened? Oh. This probably should have been obvious.
D-
See,
Are you sure you don't want me to go?
no, it's just that I don't know how to word any of the things happening in my brain right now, and they're all kind of clashing together.
Are you all right?
I'm really tired. And there's been a lot lately. And I like you a lot. And I don't want to fuck it up. But I don't know how to not fuck it up.
I think this is a great start.
Yeah.
Well, unless you don't mean the same kind of like, because if you just mean like and not like, then those are two
No,
completely
no,
different
no.
things.
I mean the kind that you meant, I think.
You think?
Well, I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever felt like that to me before. I don't think. And it's weird because I didn't really think it was on the table, and now suddenly it's on the table. And
It doesn't have to be though. I mean, I've never done anything like this, so I don't want to make you uncomfortable and.
Why me? Why of all people? You're very likable. Everyone thinks you're great. Everyone likes having you around. And I'm like the least likable person. So why?
I mean, for starters, I don't think that's true at all.
People get along better with Quaid. And he's pretty stone cold.
People have issues relating to people who are more intelligent, I believe.
I don't know if that's true. Maybe? I don't know. I just do different things than everyone else does. So, let's say, for example, that I wanted to go along with what you suggested yesterday, and
In theory,
yes,
right.
and we
A
spent
completely hypothetical
more
situation.
time together. What
Mhm.
what would that entail? Me fidgeting with this is accurate to character. He's fidgeting with something.
A rail gun.
Yeah. Just casually.
There's enough screws and washers around. Something.
I mean, I don't know for certain. I just know I'd really like to be with you, honestly. I mean, there's There's no specific reason. You don't choose why you feel certain ways about certain people.
Right, yeah, I just have never done that before. And I don't know what the expectation is, and if there's something I should be doing and something I shouldn't be doing, and if there's like a wrong way to do that. And I've heard of it, and it's sort of been like a hypothetical
Right.
out there sort of thing, but never really like something I gave a lot of thought.
I don't think this is the kind of thing you can actually just explain. I don't think there are words for it, to be honest with you.
What happens if we get closer and then something happens to one of us?
Like one of us dies.
For example, yeah.
I mean, if you died, I'd be devastated whether I was with you or not. So I don't know how that makes a difference.
Oh. I wouldn't let you die. Not that I thought you would either, but for me. But
Well, I appreciate that.
no,
I tried to not let you die, but you seem hell-bent on it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to. It just sort of keeps happening, I
Right.
think.
Well, I would like, if you agreed to it, to spend as much time with you as we can, then.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know what I'm doing, but you take the lead or something. And I'll do what you need me to do.
Her eyes are pink again.
Flexes are as well.
Well, his are always pink.
I could have chosen to change the color, but chose not to.
I don't think they actually heard that on the
guys in
mic.
the back were very, very loud.
So sorry.
We'll add it in post.
Put a little note in
yeah.
the corner.
Yeah, let's spend as much time because you never know how much time we have left, right?
Right. Could I hug you, perchance?
Yeah.
I know you're not super comfortable with being touched, so I really don't want to bother
No,
you
it's
too much.
well, it's more sort of unsolicited kind of things, and I don't think I've ever been in a situation before where I've wanted it to be solicited.
How about now?
That works.
Cool. And she would, like, these arms up top, one on his shoulder, one behind his head, the other one's around his waist, and just, like, the firmest...
He totally does the thing where he freezes up for a sec. He's like...
Yeah.
And actually, he's like... All right.
This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine. Calm down. It's cool.
It's fine.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Oh, I just don't know what to do now.
Yeah, me neither. I have some more things to work on. If you want to just stick around.
I could do that. I don't have any plans, you know.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, my schedule is always packed.
It's the job of being the only engineer we have.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that I'm, constantly trying to replace old body parts and stuff.
Oh. Alright, yeah, no. I love watching you work.
That's probably the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
That is so sad. I love everything about you.
That's also a first.
I love the way that your hair is never quite in the same way every day. I like the way that your eyes glow.
Well, that's new.
It's been there for a while. I think it's cool.
Sort of unintended.
I love when you get flustered every time we talk. I like that you insist that you're a bad guy, but still always end up doing the right thing. You have a hard exterior, but you're very sweet underneath, even if you won't admit it.
Pearl, I'm dying. I didn't know how to say it. And then you started saying all those things, and I kind of felt like I was lying about something, and my heart hurts, even though I don't have one.
What do you mean? Like, I mean, I know your body's been kind of...
No, I'm gonna turn the monitor on again. Ever since you saved my life, I thought everything was fine, but it's not fine. That thing keeps getting bigger. That's my magic. And ever since I fed it, it keeps wanting more. And it keeps getting harder and harder to keep feeding it.
Did I do something wrong?
No, God, no. It was the reason I didn't put it in the design originally, the reason I never decided to make that jump was because I was scared something like this would happen. They weren't finished. And it's not your fault, because if you didn't do it, I would have just died. I don't have very long left. And that's why I didn't want to say yes.
How long?
Less than a year? Maybe 8 months.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not like I'm trying to be neglectful about it. There's nobody else in the entire universe who knows how this whole thing works other than Zolarians. And I'm not about to go to them and have them try to fix me. There's just never been enough time for anything, and now there's not enough time for the thing that I actually want to do.
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry. You were saying so many nice things, and I didn't want them to not be, true.
They're true regardless. It's the same thing you told me. You are so much more than your body. And I love you either way.
I can't. I don't know if I.
It's okay.
It's not that I don't. I don't.
I know. It's fine.
I don't know how to make myself say it and know that I mean it. I don't want to lie to you anymore.
Are there other things you've been lying about?
God knows, there's things I haven't said. You know. Tales of my upbringing and all that.
I know it's sensitive for you, so I try not to bring it up.
How about when all of this is over and we kill Elmira, I'll tell you everything.
If you make it that far.
Well, if I make it that far, then there's no reason for me not to tell you.
I suppose you're right.
I don't want these next few months to be, sad ones. So, I'm just trying not to think about it.
Do you still want to be with me?
Yeah, that didn't change.
Okay.
Do you still want to hang around while I work on some stuff?
Well, knowing that we have even less time, of course I want to.
Good. I'm glad you said that.
You should probably clean your face some more though.
Oh, I don't have a mirror in here.
She'll take a rag and like start wiping your
Alright,
face.
okay. Thank you. Was there really that much oil in my face?
Yes.
God. Well, maybe I should get a mirror in here.
It could help.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
Cool. Pearl will take up her usual spot on Flux's floor.
I'll get you a chair.
There's plenty of
Such a
chairs on board.
gentleman.
There's chairs on board. They're very chairs. Okay, great. Now I gotta continue this show. We gotta keep going. Oh,
Now I got a runny
God.
nose.
This is fine.
Everything's fine. Comedy show.
You guys killed the comedy show,
Comedy
like
show.
episode 4, I think.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. I have consequences for that.
For a comedy show, this would be a great time for Pearl to just transform into Hieronymus saying, "Kidding!"
I think if you try to transform into a droid, it would be like Uncanny Valley.
Oh my god.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so
like it
bad.
would be
Like,
so bad.
Super uncomfortable.
Well, just because I don't think you could get the joints right.
I think Flux would actually stop at nothing to kill you. If that like it's always been like, all
my
right, Hieronymus, but
God.
now it's like, no, you are now my mortal
That's a
enemy.
There's
whole
no
nother
way.
level
We're not going down that track.
There's no returning from that.
Okay.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Hieronymus, what are you doing? Just as a fun little side note.
So Hieronymus probably would have gone back and talked to Magella at some point and said, "Did you get a chance to look over those documents I gave you?"
Oh, great. And he's like gesturing to a pile of documents that's like taller than his
Sure, sure,
head.
sure.
Like, that's not right. It doesn't seem relevant to there's Bolgon, and because we're sending things to Bolgon to distract from Aloridas, and so God. Okay. Cliff notes.
Cliff notes.
Yeah.
So they were working on a way to basically mess around and override auras, which I think would be super useful technology for us to have. I'm not quite sure why it was so super useful for them to have, seeing as how they're like the ones who would want to have the security protocols and stuff. But
Well, fun fact. I don't know if you're aware of this. Aura. The technology of auras is actually holdover from the old Dorshan Empire.
right.
So I don't think they quite know what technology it is. They just kind of incorporated it into the daily workings of the citizens, and they found it fairly useful for a way to gain financial control. It's kind of what we've seen the path going into. So there could be all kinds of uses for manipulating auras for the Zolarians in a way that we aren't aware of. Sorry, all in here?
Yeah, that's all the research that they were working on.
He starts actually like genuinely looking at the information.
And assuming that this mission goes okay and we come back, knock on wood, you got two super brains here. You got Flux, who is literally the smartest person I have ever encountered in all my time, except possibly for Randy, who is the other smartest person I have ever encountered in all my time.
I can't put those two together in the same room.
Yeah, but you could have them working together on the
would
same
kill each
project in different rooms.
Well, to be fair, Randy is on Nextras right now, so kind of hard to reach.
Yeah.
Could fly him in, but it was already a hassle getting me here. Cannot begin.
I'm
to
just saying
tell
there's
you.
no brains than the Zolarians that were working on this. We saw the scientists they had working on this, and I'm just saying, if it's something that needs to be looked at, you might want to look at it.
Okay, I will look at it personally. I will not send it off to the data specialists.
Because it could be a game changer.
Everything's a game changer.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got people watching sports statistics, man.
Correct. Have you ever tried to figure out where a large group of Zolarians is at one time?
Yeah.
Large groups?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They love sports.
Yeah.
So we can find where a group of them will be when a game goes off. We can track the use of Keen through betting based off of how good players are doing. And the one thing about Keen is that it's numbers.
Yeah.
It's data. There's no physical item.
Yeah,
So
and it's also tied to auras.
It is. It is.
Just food for thought. Just food for thought. Like I said, I wanted to throw it down there as a possibility for you guys to utilize if it works out that it's useful. If it's not, just keeping out of the Zolarian's hands is a win for us.
Do you think that this is something you want us to have information on in the next 3 hours before you leave?
I leave that in your capable hands. I'm presenting this as an opportunity for you to look at. And I'm offer when you read the thing, you'll understand why I am making the offer that I am.
This? Really?
Like I said, the people they had working on this might have been smart, but they wasn't Flux smart. They wasn't Randy smart.
Yeah. Well, I have to wait for
Yeah.
that. I'm hoping that the dominoes that you knock over with the facility will make it so I don't have to do more with this.
That sounds like the best thing to hope for.
That's my hope. Do you have any concerns about this mission?
I mean, it's a mission. Missions are missions. You go in, you make a plan, the plan falls to shit in the first 5 minutes, you wing it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how we've been doing it.
Yeah.
Well, no, we just kind of cut out the whole plan part in the beginning because we knew it was going to fall to shit. So we just
why
went right to the
bother?
went right
Why
to the
bother
winging.
making
Solid
a plan in
point.
the first place?
You seem to be having a conversation internally that I am not involved in. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I would prefer if we didn't wing it, only because we don't need to collapse the whole city.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be ideal, I
Yeah.
think. Because as much as we want to kind of shove out the Zolarian government, we just need to convert the citizens, not
Just kill them all.
kill them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so many of them.
I had a plan, talked to Flux about it, not really feasible. I said we just start dropping crate loads of Mentos down there and then start spraying Diet Coke in. Said it would not work.
No, I don't have the bottomless Diet Coke decanter, unfortunately.
Well, I so happen to do. No. Yeah. That was your plan?
Well, this is why I don't make plans. See, I wing it, see.
Got it.
Our captain.
Thanks, Captain.
I mean, a reflection of us.
Yeah, truly.
All right. Well, I'll see if I can get some ideas for a plan for you. How about that? If you need supplies, we can find something. I'm going to look at this some more, and I will let you know if anything comes of it before you leave.
All right.
Okay. Cool. He's very confused by you now. He was like, cool. All right. What?
Threw him off in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, really. Like this.
Gotta keep him on their toes.
That's right.
This man is an ex-Solarian, so knows like how to kind of take it down. And this lack of plan is not what he was expecting.
Fuck?
Mentos?
What are Mentos?
What are Mentos?
It's an old Dortian candy.
It's the opposite of ladyfingers.
Shut up. You already sent that to the chat.
Good.
The VOD doesn't know this. This is for the VOD. All right, cool.
Do it for the VOD.
Do it
Do
for
it-
the
do it for the
VOD. Hieronymus, you head on out of his office. I don't know if you're going anywhere else, but I'm gonna jump us a little bit. Flux, your thing is finished.
My thing is finished. I am done with all of my things.
You're done with all your things. Cyrus, anything you wanted to accomplish?
Hiding from.
Great, you've hidden
Yeah.
really well. No one's found you. You've had a great bonding moment with your pet.
We take off without him.
We can't. It's our pilot.
We have Otto.
Pearl, you've been watching Flux finish the things.
Just vibing.
Just
hanging
vibing.
out.
All right,
Straight
cool.
vibing.
The sky is beginning to darken now. You have now taken 22 of the 24 cycles you were allotted. And somehow, at this point, everyone is here now aboard the Scimitar. There's a little bit of tension in the air, but everyone's still chatting among yourself. Just for posterity, we've got Cyrus, we've got Flux, we've got Hieronymus, we've got Pearl, we've got Schmel, we've got Yama, Fazro, Goose, Vrax, Quaid, and then, of course, Otto and Sprocket. That is who is on board the Scimitar now. So you're all on board. You're in the pilot seat and kind of getting ready to go. And
Ooh, one important thing that Hieronymus wanted to get before we left:
yes,
a selfie stick.
you find a stick.
We also grabbed the espresso machine.
Oh, great.
yes, we
that's-
definitely
Cool.
grabbed it.
Yeah.
Yama watched whoever carry it. Schmel and Flux. And yeah, you have just a regular ass stick.
I could put something on the end if you
Tape
asked.
the
Yeah,
camera
yeah.
to the
Tape the
end of
camera
it.
to the end. Yeah.
Flux, can you make this so that you can hold it at length and then take a picture facing back towards you?
That's the most stupid invention idea I've ever heard.
We would make a fortune selling these things, but that's not what it's about. Just trust me.
Yeah, fine. It'll take like 5 minutes. Give me the stick.
You replace the stick with like a metal bar.
Yeah,
It'll do-
it's literally just a telescopic bar with like
Yeah.
a little hook thing on the
Yeah.
end where you can stick a whatever photo device.
yeah.
There you go.
Camera droid.
Since we have fax machines, it's probably a Polaroid.
Yeah, it's a big old blocky camera. And when we do it, like we're holding it up, like the picture falls out and we have to like catch it because it's like way up there.
And the thing bends because the camera's so heavy. Yeah.
I'll bring one of mine in next week. Okay. So, yeah, you got all the stuff. Anybody else want anything?
Nah,
Anyone?
I got a gun and romance. I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Great. Anyone? Okay. Great. Magella's voice goes over the speakers of the ship. It's a lot clearer than anything else. You're still hearing static in your earpieces, and you're still like, it's still weird. The anti-communication field is just so strong on this. Not strong, but strong enough on this moon. And he says you guys should have everything that you need as far as the information goes. Like we said, get the prisoners out. Don't blow up the city, please, please, please. He doesn't say that.
I'm begging you.
I'm
Do not
begging
kill
you.
all the civilians.
Please. No, but that's what you get out of his voice. You get a lot of like pauses. Like it's like you should have all the information. Get the prisoners out safely
Yeah, Dad,
in
whatever.
one piece.
We
It
can't
won't
wing
throw
it.
any
We
parties.
can't blow anything up.
God.
Why did you hire us?
Ugh, those are like our two specialties.
If you blow up the city, have a plan to get everybody out.
Obviously.
Okay. All right. On the outside of your ship, there should be some anti-tracking measures. They should mimic the organic scrambling nature of Nexros. It's gonna make it difficult for us to maintain communication with you. So really, once you leave, we can't immediately get in contact with you.
Does he know we have a rocket toaster and we don't need their measures?
I mean,
No, it's an extra measure.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were still
We're
able
good.
to track us.
One cloaks us from radar, the other one cloaks us from communication directly.
Gotcha.
A toaster?
But you didn't see it when you were on board.
I was not on board.
Well, you
I'm
know what,
in
you can
my
thank Randy
office
for that.
yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Have fun with the harpoon gun.
I will. I'm really
Great.
glad we added it.
Just because your ship is an enclosed ship, this one comes with a portal, so you can fire out of your ship.
It's pretty useful.
It is very useful. Don't try to take it off.
What, the portal?
Yes.
I will only do that if things get really desperate.
Don't. long pause. And then he says, I know most of you don't have the same feelings about the revolution as we do here, and I'm not asking you to start now, but there are some of you on board who I know hate the Zalarian Empire more. Sometimes doing the right thing for the wrong reason still helps. All I'm asking is that you push the first domino. And he says, any questions? Nexie needs me right now. I gotta go.
Good luck.
Good luck. Clicks off.
Well, it's gonna be a whole thing then, isn't it?
Isn't it always?
Yeah, well, this one feels a little bigger than our other ones.
Do we want to try to come up with a plan?
Have we ever come up with a plan?
Well, I have the very basic outline of a plan.
Great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole thing is what was it? It was a whole mechanical facility, right? It was for making droids. Was that what it was? Is that weird?
Yeah.
Right. So, what I'll do is I will fry the entire set of circuitry with EMPs. I have a bunch of them. Shouldn't be too hard. Should be able to destroy the entire central system. So even if they do find it again and can actually access the metal and other bits, whole thing should fall apart.
I believe Pearl Ridice here has a question.
Still need to work on that.
Will that affect me?
No, not if I give you proper precautions in advance.
Please do.
I will. Don't worry. I would never let you. Gonna look at the other guys. Yeah, obviously.
It's good, because usually the woman has to worry about the precautions.
Not if she's a robot.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go. I think Yama's calling for me.
I don't hear you,
I'm
Yama.
right here next to you. Okay. You push her off. And Fazer's like, so what's the plan?
We're gonna have to find our way into the depth of this facility, find the main central area where most of the information is being stored, as well as, I imagine, a large majority of the actual materials they're using. And either find a way to completely shut down the electronics so they can never be restarted again, which I'm pretty good at that, or completely destroy the facility somehow without bombing it.
Yeah. We want to look for some people in a group called the Silence, because they know secret entrances to the catacombs instead of going in through the main door. So that is probably an early order of business, perhaps.
Oh.
I love secrets.
Quick thing, just to rule out any possibility. None of us knows any, like, powerful necromancers, right?
No.
Not any that are alive.
Okay, so I wanted to rule it off because it's like an entire catacomb full of skeletons, so I thought maybe.
Oh.
Fazer's like squinting at you.
Wait, well, what did you say? Not any that you what?
Not any that are alive.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. Or like our friend.
That's just normal for everybody to say. Okay, cool. I gotta file that one away.
Bazaro,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be a pirate, you're gonna hear a lot of weird shit.
No, I know, but like I want to know more.
Well,
Yes, well, we're working on Cyrus's crypticness.
Am I the only one who's cryptic here? Really?
I don't think I have anything else to tell.
Is that a thing I need to do?
Well, I don't know. Are you full of secrets?
I can't be.
You're not supposed to be. Not with us.
what? No, I thought that's like the number one rule of being a pirate. You keep
I said
everything...
with us.
Ah, all right, fair enough.
Okay.
Listen. You know I was part of the Zalarians. This was not hidden.
Yes.
I just assumed you killed one of the other archmages that was out there.
No, but I did know of them, you know. I did know that there were some experiments done and that they did try to... It did not work well and they exploded.
All right.
Oh, yeah, sounds like a usual Zalarian experiment then.
Like most of my people.
Yeah.
I also have people blow up. It's great.
Yeah, so
Sorry about
is any of your secrets useful to us in this situation?
I have no idea, to be perfectly honest.
We're going to an underground place. Does
Yes.
anybody know about it? Is this a thing that anybody's been to before?
No, but I got this big stack of documents here,
And we are going to
it's like
study the
200
heck out of
miles
them.
worth of catacombs underground there. It's a big maze. There's apparently a spiral place that's kind of cool.
Does it have good acoustics?
Probably
You
be
know,
a
I
great
heard
place
that
for
the
rock
bones
shows.
really help with that.
I heard that too. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I brought it
Oh,
out.
I
That's
didn't. I
wild.
didn't hear. That's a weird thing to hear.
Somebody on base was talking about it. I don't
We
know.
could stage a concert there.
Is that a thing that pirates normally do?
No, but
No.
Yama.
Why don't we talk
Wait,
about it after the fact?
but Yama is super charismatic and also apparently can convince people to send her stuff
Can't you just look like Yama and do it?
because
You're like way far back from a pearl pusher away. What?
What? He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
but
would you look like me?
but Yama's like a social influencer who could get like it would be like Coachella in a catacomb.
What is,
I am
what
not
is
an
that?
influencer. What?
You do
Hold on.
influence everyone around you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that
I'm
is-
not-
that
This
is
took
true.
a very hard left turn. Can we get back on track, please?
Yeah, right. Actual plan.
Actual plan,
Yeah, we
please.
don't really have much else is the problem. I mean, the main thing we're trying to do is we're trying to take out the space so that no one else can use it, right? So, I mean, our two options are
And
either-
rescue the prisoners and not kill anybody and don't blow up the city.
Well, yeah, I was assuming the don't blow up the city. To be honest, I forgot about the other one. Really glad you reminded me.
Rescue the
Uh,
prisoners.
Rescue prisoners. That's important. We do that first.
Yeah.
I assume that was not Yama.
No. Yama's like, I have never once sold a product. Are you kidding me?
Did you not sell the most amazing coffee drinks on that train?
Yeah.
It wasn't my coffee. Are you
Well,
kidding?
you should make a
Because they didn't let you, but now look at all the amazing things that you've created since then, Yama. Don't sell yourself short. You're a valuable member of our crew, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, but why would you want to look like me?
I wouldn't. I didn't
Okay.
say that.
Well,
Great.
wait.
Yeah, what?
Why wouldn't they want to look like you?
I should be me.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was just wondering if there was some like. Anyways,
What were you wondering?
I don't know. I thought maybe you had some sort of thing where you were not confident in yourself or something like that.
Oh, that's not my problem.
Yeah, well, that's why I was confused. So, droid lab, save prisoners, don't blow it up, but destroy it so that no one can use it. We could cause a cave-in, but that also causes the potential issue of the whole thing on the surface, which is not what we want.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Just how many different droid products or projects do you think that they have?
I don't know. I assume a bunch. Or at least one big one that branches out to a lot of different facilities.
Makes sense that there were probably a few.
I just sort of assumed it was the upgrade to whatever my project was. You know, you go from really, really failure flesh creatures
Or-
to them, not to me.
Or the upgrade from my project?
Oh. Right, yeah, yours was actually the third in the line. I think. Assuming they're all connected.
Because they're trying to make an army, aren't they? Of some
Yeah.
kind.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. That seemed to be what they suggested.
That
Well, do you know something about this place that we don't?
Do you remember back when we called Dev and
Yes.
we got into his files and whatnot? And
I was recovering during that time. I don't remember
right.
very well.
I had found my own file, though I didn't know it at the time, but I think this might be the lab where I was.
Oh. So you know the layout of the inside of it. You might know what we can find
Oh
there.
Lord. I wouldn't go that far. However, it does give us more insight as to what's actually in there, though.
That's true.
so we could potentially be dealing with
Oh god, we're dealing with more people like you.
more
Oh no.
that
That's bad because you're our friend. I do not like to imagine what they'd do if they all had guns.
I do not want to go against More you. No
Oh, I didn't
offense,
think I
but-
was that big of a threat, but thank you.
I mean, you can just kind of shoot magic out of your hands.
Don't a lot of people?
No, every time I do it, well, it's like hard.
Oh.
Takes a lot of energy and stuff. Sprocket can do it, but Sprocket's also a robot, so.
That is correct.
Well, and you know, we had that discussion earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and this would be the place where we could figure out how to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, what are we all talking about?
I don't know. It seems like a normal
We were
pirate
just-
thing, I think.
We were just talking about, you know, Pearl's history and the fact that they put her in a robotic body, and how I've been upgrading myself for a while, so feels like I should just use what they have to skip to the end.
Really, it'd just be, you know, easier to put him in a completely new body rather than trying to continue to modify this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets complicated. Also, if you're interested.
Well,
Cyrus, why would you want a new body?
Now's the time, buddy. They keep asking you to stop being cryptic.
Well, I keep asking.
Cyrus is gonna pull the glove off, not pull the thing, but so
What the hell is that?
I would have mentioned it earlier, but there was a lot going on.
when we got back from, well, after we escaped, I may or may not have run into a bit of an issue. It was not as bad as what happened to my leg, because I still have the arm, but my arm turned into crystal.
Why?
Possibly because I have too much
Flux. Not now.
magic in my body, and sometimes it overloads, and I thought that it would have stopped, but apparently it does still
Are you-
happen.
Never mind.
Is that why you touched me?
Yes.
Wait, what?
You did
Not-
what?
Not like that. Are you kidding me? I
What?
just did like I was like in the medical bay, and then I felt a hand on my back, and it was kind of cold, and I was like, well, I don't know who's touching me. And then nothing happened.
Did
you know
you
it was-
use Fazro as an experiment for
Yeah,
your
Were you
arm?
about to test? What? Cyrus?
Pearl's
No,
gonna like
not
grab
like
Fazro and like put her behind
Not like
her.
that!
See, this
I'm
is why
fine.
secrets are good.
Actually, he's kind of right.
Oh. File that one away. Okay.
Look.
She's so confused.
This poor kid.
Look. I was part of an earlier experiment, and the result of them blowing up my planet resulted in most people dying horrible crystalline explosion deaths.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And the ones who survived had a lot of magic and not really a great way to control it, but they utilized that, and I learned how to use it. But that wasn't good enough. It was never good enough.
Yeah, I've heard that line before.
I bet you have.
You're plenty good enough, both of you.
You-
Continue.
Right before I was sent.
Just say it. I am so
The
tired of
last
this.
time I was sent on a mission, my first mission alone, my first mission with a group of Talions, was to Nara. I have
Right.
no idea why. I think it was to investigate what was going on. We could not detect it. They just would send me there, and I would do what I was designed to do, which was eliminate people. That is what I was meant to do.
Sounds familiar too.
And
Are you guys like related or something?
No.
no,
I don't think so.
You're very similar. It's kind of uncanny.
No, we're literally different colors entirely, and we
Yeah.
have different
I
biologies.
didn't mean physically.
Oh. Well, I mean, we were part of, like, I think you were, like, the first generation, and I was the second generation of the same.
Oh, so
Right.
you're kind of like siblings, in a way.
I would call my other mutant brethren siblings. I don't know if I necessarily...
No.
And it kind of feels like you're, like, the... like a step above or something.
But they had implanted a crystal, and I did not know how that reacted. I wanted out. I was upset. I was frustrated. They took it too far, and that's when I lost my leg. It's on their own.
So you got frustrated and part of you exploded?
Well, I got frustrated. I wanted to escape, but then it backfired. I used to have such better control over these powers, and I don't have any of that anymore.
Does that mean that you're always at risk of exploding?
That's a good question.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh.
So you guys are a lot alike, then?
I don't explode.
No, but your inventions do.
Yeah, well, Magitech's a little unstable, unfortunately.
But that's why they on their own implanted the thing in my chest to prevent that as much as possible.
Right, and the natural progression is we can completely avoid that if we can go to a droid facility and get you a new body.
Yeah.
Well.
In the meantime, I'll just stand a little further away from you.
Oh, are you sure you don't also want to be a robot?
No.
I don't know if there's shape-shifting robots yet.
It was a joke.
Oh.
Be like the T-2000.
Are you referring to something?
No.
I feel like I keep missing references or something.
Well, I suppose we have even less time than I had originally thought.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And less time than we had 10 minutes before.
Right, we should go. Like, we should go.
Yeah,
Let's
are we-
tell our
were-
backstories here.
Were we flying when we were having this conversation, or are you still planted on the ground?
I'm hoping we were in the air.
I need to know.
I'm imagining we were
God.
flying.
Yeah, we were probably flying at that point.
Okay, because otherwise you would have gotten a very angry.
Stern talking to.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, guys?
What are you doing?
Okay, no, but you took off. That conversation did not give you any kind of flying time, so you left the atmosphere and then just was in space. that was as far as you went
That makes sense, yeah.
when people got upset at you.
Takes a while
Cyrus.
to,
Yeah.
take off.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Spaceship.
I'm having a hard time with the controls. Okay, great. Cyrus. We're not gonna do our normal hyper jump situation. Because we gotta go. So roll me a d20 and add 4 to it. We're gonna see how our travel to Allure Edis is.
Dirty 20.
Oh!
Nice.
Only flight ever.
Dirty 20. Okay, cool. So, once again, punch it, Chewy. Smooth as butter. You love this fucking ship. It's amazing. You make the jump. You have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You go, oh, we should probably make a hyper jump because we gotta jump fucking how many? 3 zones.
4.
You gotta jump 3
Many.
zones. And you go, whoop, and it's like, whoosh, and then you're there.
I would love if that's how it worked in Star Wars. Like,
That'd be nice.
Piper jump! All right, well.
Well, this is dirty 20. And you land in orbit right outside the atmosphere on Allure Edis, like this. And then everybody who sees it is like pumped as hell. The Rock Squad especially loves it. Had a great time.
That was so fast.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
I like this. We'll travel like this from now on.
Oh wow, we got here a lot faster than I thought we
Oh,
would.
pretty smooth, actually.
Yeah.
Great job.
We're here.
All right, kids, get out. We're here.
Get the fuck
We
out.
didn't even get to stop at McDonald's.
One black coffee. One black coffee. All right, cool. So I assume you're gonna come on down to the planet.
Yeah, probably try to find some place that's not immediately inhabited. 'cause-
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
we're gonna activate the cloaking stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
Turn on the invisibility device or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're.
They ain't gonna detect shit.
They ain't gonna detect shit. The air is pretty cloudy on Alor Edis. The cold temperatures are forming heavy ice crystals in the air, so you get those big, heavy clouds. You get tall, snow-capped mountains slicing through the clouds like spires, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And the mountains are surrounding the city. They form a barrier in a very large semicircle, span many, many miles. So you kind of pick a spot right in the mountains. The information that you had received in the big stack of papers led you to believe that the safest place was in the mountains, right outside the city. So you land. Everyone grabs their supplies. We head on in.
I need to insulate Pearl before we go, but yeah.
Sure. Quick insulation.
Insulate?
Yeah,
So you don't get fried.
fried by EMP grenades.
Oh, right. I would also change.
Yes.
I'm putting pants
Do you
back
have to?
on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we're going to be traversing a cavern, then I kind of have to.
Yeah. What's the is the
makes sense.
insulation?
That outfit sounded a lot like a Faraday cage. I think you're probably safe.
is the insulation an outfit?
Sure.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Great. What does it look like, Ian?
Just like super low. No.
You would never.
I honestly did not even think about it until now.
I'm thinking like a
like a suit of some
like a
kind?
jumpsuit.
Yeah, just like
yeah, that you
Yeah, it's just made out of
like a Dickies.
like probably just pretty standard like
Like
rubber.
the 3/4 zip or
Because it's just
something?
it's
Like,
just supposed to protect
No.
you from electricity, so it's
Yeah.
probably mostly rubber stuff.
the work suit that like construction men wear.
Catwoman. Got it.
Yeah, you look like Catwoman. That's it.
Mask and all.
Yep. I start working on it, and you're like tighter, and I'm like, eh.
You got 2 seconds to change out or it's canon.
Nope, it's canon.
All right, cool. Catwoman it is.
I feel like Robin should get
Fantastic.
this. Robin was the one who made it up.
All right, Catwoman it is.
Cool. Great.
Great.
You owed me one anyway. So.
Okay, Catwoman. Great, cool. What is the plan? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, we gotta find
The silence.
the
The
silence.
silence.
That sounds so dramatic when you say it like that.
Do we just have to start singing?
No, they're silent. We have to say nothing. And they'll just know.
We'll just know. Hieronymus, what's the plan?
Yeah, you know where they are, right?
What's that?
The silence.
The silence?
You know where they are.
No, not really. I mean, I don't think I do.
I thought.
I've already forgotten the first part of the show. It's been so
Did
so much has happened.
This is when the DoorDash guy comes in with our food.
did that guy, the general,
Yeah.
have any
Magella?
idea where they would be, or just
Magella
like,
doesn't
in-
know
no,
about
no.
the silence.
This is
Or
the
who did you talk to?
The other lady.
the
Baxora.
special
extra
interest
horny
lady.
Oh,
goth tiefling.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to lead us to a hidden entrance, but you do not know how to find.
Well, to be fair, you said something about a vault or something.
Yeah, there's like some kind of vault in there, some stairs. Let's assume that I told you everything that was said to me, so that the fact that Rob has forgotten everything
Right.
doesn't.
So you said something about
impact
some
us.
stairs in a vault in a billionaire's house?
No. I think the main entrance was in the billionaire's house. That's
Oh,
if you
shit.
wanted to pay to get in.
Ah.
So, like,
but
right.
tours.
That was my
Right.
understanding.
But
It was
there
like the
are
tours.
other secret ones.
But
So what
there are
I'm
secret,
hearing-
like there are other entrances. Like sometimes you can just go through a sewer. I would hope it would probably have to be the right sewer, otherwise you'll regret the decision.
Or we could break into the billionaire's house and use his secret entrance.
Or we
It's
could
not a secret
pretend
entrance.
It's not
to
a
be
secret.
tourists and go in that way.
I
Or
think
do
we're all
that.
a little too recognizable.
Yeah, we got some bounties on. some
All
of
right,
you
fine. We'll
guys.
use the sewers.
I'm not thrilled about it either, but
No, it's not exactly ideal, but it's below the city. I'm
Could
sure
be
we can find it
worse.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
all right. Well, we're wasting time doing this.
Yeah,
so-
or we find some people from the silence. I
Do you know what they
imagine
look like?
They're silence. You probably just you go to a bar and you keep
You're gonna
your
get
ears
shot.
open. What's that?
You ask the wrong person and you're gonna get shot.
Yeah, well, that's why you have +8 in persuasion.
There
Sorry,
goes our
you
fourth
said
one.
something
plus-
just now.
+10.
You said something just now, and I think I missed it. Can you say that again?
Can we stop punching the fourth wall, please?
Ow!
God.
Oh man.
Where are we going? Pick somewhere.
I'm gonna find a sewer.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. You just fucking like with your heavy, like, your strength of not a lot, but
Wow.
like you can wedge it open. You open a sewer drain and it is certainly a sewer drain.
I think that's just a sewer
Probably
drain.
only a couple million more of those to go.
Yeah, we should
Well, do
probably.
you have a better idea?
Nah, we should probably try to figure out what the silence guys are.
Yeah.
We have the symbol, right? So why don't we just?
We do have the symbol.
Why don't we go to some
What,
sort
are
of?
they going to be wearing it on their back?
No, we're gonna go to some like public areas where they might happen to hang out. Show them the symbol, and if they seem alarmed,
Like we want to go to some place where some
knock them
people
out.
who like to hang out in crypts would frequent. So I say we look around for a hot topic.
I was gonna say like the local underground, like kind of a place, but yeah, sure. What's it called? Basement transmissions.
Okay. You walk for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, the whole crew, all a million of you.
Gang's all here.
Gang's all here.
Time out
Yeah,
for a second,
I don't
guys.
think that was a good idea.
Did we not disguise ourselves or anything? Are we just walking through?
You guys all wanted Yama on board. Yama's not with you guys because that was something we had talked about
Yeah.
earlier.
Also, I am disguised.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
This is like,
cool
are we-
closet. Yama's like donated some of her
Yeah.
items.
Cyrus is probably
The rock
wearing
guys
the,
are all
the
wearing really
costume
nice
from the
dresses.
karaoke.
Yeah,
I have a
Yeah.
mask on. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. You like pulled the thing over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Forearm Catwoman.
the Rock Squad all look
We
great
got the
in their mini
karaoke
dresses.
biker.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell.
I
Flux
just want to
looks
make
like.
sure that
I'm
we
just using
actually
disguise
state that
self.
we are disguised and not just walk in and be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
in the middle of Solarian
Oh,
territory.
are you going to give Cyrus a hairdo makeover again?
Give me more mutton chops.
Please
Okay.
do.
Don't. shave the
Everybody's
beard.
disguised. Great. Cool. So you walk and you see you see a business that just says topic. Looks,
What do you think the topic is?
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's not hot.
and you hear some like music coming out of out of
Does
the
it seem like the kind of people who would hang around catacombs?
Is it Bauhaus playing?
I don't know that band.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not very good with music. It's not my thing.
pumping. Bass is booming.
Nice.
It looks cool.
Well, we're following you, Hieronymus.
Yep.
You're
You're
better
the one
with
that's good
social
at this.
things.
Hieronymus
Yep.
changes into look like what's her noodle? The
What, Yama?
no the oh, for God's sakes, why does my brain not work?
The tiefling?
Goth tiefling lady.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Baxora.
Baxoria.
Yeah.
Huh.
I can at some point I'll show you the reference for
Cool.
her.
She
She
does
looks
look like
great.
she fits in.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And somebody stumbles out who's got like a very similar outfit to what you're wearing. Doesn't look at you guys, goes the other direction.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you know, this suit is actually working rather well for this town.
Yeah, it looks pretty good on you, to be honest.
Thank you.
You don't really think that when you think insulation, but yeah, it seems pretty good.
we're going inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You go inside. Cyrus, there's no bouncer. Just as a fun little note.
Fuck, they don't even know how to run business. This is unacceptable.
Unacceptable. It's crowded in there. Everybody's having a good time. Everything's neon and UV and glowing. And you've entered a nightclub known as Topic. And you're having a time, I think, some of you.
I feel extremely uncomfortable immediately.
Yeah.
Fazro, you see Fazro like kind of start to weave her way through.
Just let her have fun.
Little fist pump in the air.
I'll keep an eye on her.
Oh, all right. She's very small. I worry about
I
her.
used to be a bouncer. It's fine.
Yeah. Keep an eye on Schmel.
I have been.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you told us all about the weird Schmel business.
I just mentioned Schmel's been acting super weird and didn't really get much more detailed with it.
Cool.
Which, by the way, I've been looking at him and I've been like, every once in a while switching over to infrared and I'm just like staring at him like, some shit going weird on you.
He's just standing there.
Nothing comes up on the infrared.
Nope. He's standing there. He's like trying to mimic Cyrus a little bit. Like,
He's good at that, to be fair. He's a guard.
Pearl's gonna wrap one of her arms around Flux's waist and pull him in real close and be like, "Stay close to me. It's rather chaotic in here."
Yeah. Can do.
So make our way through here, and basically looking around for people who, I don't know, look like they'd be members of the Silence.
I don't know, like the shirt, like the T-shirt.
The
They-
T-shirt.
Anybody
The
who's wearing
t-shirt.
this on their
The
shirt or a
tattoo on
tattoo
their
or
forehead.
something, yeah.
The
Yeah.
tattoo's actually not a bad idea.
Roll me.
Actually, yeah, Hieronymus is going to just quickly modify and put this tattoo kind of like there.
Sure.
Just kind of peeking out from under the sleeve there.
Yeah.
So
it's
not,
like a little lacy right there
Yeah,
where
yeah.
she like
That's a
has
good
so
that.
it's visible, but not
Yeah.
not overt and whatever.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that.
So, roll me. Are you like investigating? Or you just like kind of looking around?
No, I would say probably investigating.
Okay, yeah. Roll me investigation, and I want to see kind of like what you see here. Whoo! Oh, hello,
Oh,
hello. Is that not? That's not even a nat. Your stats are insane, my dude.
well, I mean, he's good at what he does.
I see this.
Which isn't fighting.
Which is not fighting, and that's great. You notice that there's two bartenders behind the bar.
They're both Sprocket.
They're not Sprocket. They're not droids. They're fucking cool-looking goth aliens. Use your imagination.
Sprocket doesn't look cool.
No. He's got a shrug emoji on his face. Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Oof.
we gotta get Sprocket like a leather jacket or something.
Yeah, there we go. That would add to it for
Yeah.
sure.
We'll put like the
Put
angry
lights on his
eyes on
wheel.
all of his.
We gotta stop. Okay, so you see two bartenders, and one of them is back and forth serving everybody, and the other one's chatting to kind of a group on the side. And in a very similar position, not quite as low, actually a little bit higher. They're wearing like a tank top. You see the same symbol on their arm. One of the bartenders.
Nice.
That works out.
Go up to that bar. Is it the running back and forth bartender? or
The one
talking
that's chatting.
The chatty
Yeah.
bartender.
Yeah, so they're having a conversation with a group of patrons that just seems to be like casual conversation. It sounds like that job is just not working out for you. You should leave. You know? Not a
Yeah,
good
I've
job
definitely
for you.
seen those conversations before.
So So
That note you come up and start
Hieronymus walks up to those, sidles up to the bar like somebody who watches sports things all the time.
Yeah, who's like bored of sports?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports lord.
Oh, this is a really cool bar.
That fits in pretty well, actually.
They stopped talking to who they were talking to. Turn to you. Yeah, it's been like 6 years, I think we've been here.
This place is really, really cool and hopping, yeah.
It's
Just
not
like
even.
super obvious.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering. I've really always wanted to see the catacombs, and I was wondering if there was any possibility of I don't know if you know of anybody who knows any ways without going through and giving money to like billionaires, because billionaires they suck, man.
Romy, I just want to see how this goes.
I
Roll me
hope these
something.
goths are on board.
I mean, who doesn't love sticking it to the man?
Exactly.
man.
Plus, there's literally a revolution going on, so
Yeah.
Do they know this?
I don't know, maybe.
Haven't they been blasting the
They
airwaves
have
and
been.
all this? But
Okay.
Can I, Nah, I can't see him doing shit. Never mind. Continue.
It's fine.
Oh boy.
I was gonna try to help you out, but then I decided I didn't want to.
yeah.
Well, you're not exactly charismatic to begin with. So.
No, I have a way of helping him, but I'm not gonna do it.
Pearl, man. That was
Out
hard.
of character.
Oh, it's accurate.
out of character.
I have
You're
an
not
ability.
very charismatic.
But,
Oh my god.
out of character. I'm
All right, this game is going
I have
too
an
long. We're
ability
throwing
to,
each other
like-
on the bus now.
All right, so a 16.
Yeah, the bartender like looks at you with like a little bit of pity and is like, "Okay, kid. First thing is your tattoo is backwards. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. You like mirrored it. Someone gave it to you mirrored. It's fine. Is it just you? Who's coming with you?
It would be like me and like some friends, I was kind of like bragging to them about how cool the caverns are and everything, the catacombs, and now they kind of you know, I kind of maybe implied that I maybe like knew a little bit more about how to get in than I really do, and they're really going to be, I'm going to be in big trouble with them, you know, if I don't actually. Can you help a sister out?
Okay. Only because you're very cute.
Oh.
There's, and like takes out from underneath the bar the bathroom key with like a long piece of metal attached to it,
Yeah.
so you don't lose the bathroom key. Just leave us in the bathroom, and you need to be out in like 2 hours because we're gonna close in 2 hours.
Oh.
And nobody's gonna be here if you come back. You'll be locked in the bathroom for the entire time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And if you get lost down there, we're not liable.
No. Of course not. No. Oh, wow. Do you mind if I get a selfie?
The lighting in here is bad.
I know.
Why don't you take a selfie in the bathroom by yourself?
Aww.
In fact, maybe don't even do that.
I love that you rolled for that.
That was a 2.
Roll for savagery.
It was a 2.
Boo.
Okay, Hieronymus, you've got the bathroom key now.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
what are you
cool.
doing?
So,
There's an entrance in the fucking bathroom.
Where else would it be?
I mean, you get there through the sewers.
Ah,
Like we're entering almost speakeasy territory now.
Yeah. All right. So gather up the rest of the crew and
Fazer's in the middle of the dance floor.
yeah.
Cyrus.
Go walk up to the Fazor and be like, we're time to go.
But I'm having so much fun.
Do you want to come with us? Or no?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
And then like waves goodbye to whoever she was dancing with.
She has like 3 phone numbers. We're like, what the?
She doesn't keep them. She
Cyrus
accidentally
is-
drops them.
Cyrus
Yeah.
is gonna look and check just to see, like, make sure they're not being followed or anything.
Nope, everyone is pretty much in their own little bubbles here.
Okay.
What are nightclubs for, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly. And we got everybody. Rock Squad, Schmel, Fazro. We're all heading to the bathroom together.
As a team.
As a
Yeah.
team. Normal thing.
It's the lady rule. You have to go together.
But in this universe, gender is not a part of the equation. Everybody just
Everyone
helps
just
each
sticks
other.
with everybody because everybody's
Yeah.
weird.
They're
Yeah.
gonna
Find your
assume we're
little
all
group.
going to do cocaine. Come on.
Also true.
Yeah.
Also
You know what?
true.
We probably are, and,
And
that's
no one's
okay.
gonna bat an eye about it either.
No,
so
not in this
Not
nightclub.
here.
No, not in this nightclub.
It's
All right,
fine.
cool. Hieronymus, you unlock. There's like one kind of large bathroom, but it's the normal bathroom. Everybody piles in. You close the door, and everybody roll me an investigation
With my special eyes.
with your new special eyes.
Do I get any bonus because of my special eyes? I actually don't even remember. I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either.
I got a 15.
15.
Investigation.
Only a
and-
12. For
Oh, no,
Hieronymus.
Actually, it's only a
Hieronymus.
13. Not great.
His feelings are still hurt that he couldn't get the
I got
selfie.
a 17.
Okay, Pearl, you can tell me how you noticed this, but there's a brick in the wall that's the wrong color. So.
There's just so many of us squished into this bathroom that Pearl's face ends up getting like smushed against the wall and is like, why is this brick different?
And I don't know what you want to do with it.
I'll probably try and poke at it.
It doesn't go in, but you can tell that it can come out.
Wiggles. Yeah.
Wiggles. When you pull it all the way out, there's another keyhole.
Oh,
Ching, ching.
There we go. We could have probably skipped the bar part if we knew that this thing was here, but it is what it is.
The brick gets a little busted when you throw it over your
Oh.
shoulder. And the door.
It hits one of the rock guys.
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
We were told not to destroy the city. Didn't say anything about this particular brick.
This brick destroyed.
Destroyed.
Fuck this brick in particular.
It's fine. It's just a little chipped around the corners now. And the door swings down, and there's a set of stone stairs that go
Oh, that's,
down a very dark
That's
hole.
horribly cryptic.
That looks pretty awful, to be honest.
It is a crypt.
I'm gonna flip on my flashlight eyes.
Cyrus is gonna.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
We're just like looking at each other blindly.
That is.
Oh God.
Just like a single brain cell between the two of them.
Baz, I was like, oh God.
Uh,
All right. Don't like this. Are we gonna? Okay.
Yeah,
Baz are
we've
like,
got-
making our way down.
goes
We've got
down.
lights, so
Forgot to mention this, but I handed you a gigantic metal briefcase before we left because I can't just bring the metal crab with me. So
Okay.
it's compact.
Okay.
oh, okay, great.
All right, making our way downtown. Walking fast, and we're in the catacombs. And
There's some weird music down here.
you hear the echoes of the nightclub. Like,
Yeah.
it's a bass heavy remix.
Yeah, and it's like a weird cover by somebody
Yeah.
you've never heard of.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. That's where I'm gonna leave us for this show.
That seems like a good idea.
We've entered into the catacombs.
Yay!
Because I
Yay.
have plans
Oh,
for these
gosh.
catacombs.
I'm personally excited. I'm ready for horrible undead to show up and murder us.
Same.
You want to write that down?
Oh.
Where? I mean, where else would we fight undead? This is the perfect place.
It's literally a catacomb with a ton of skeletons.
Skeletons.
And
spooky,
robots.
scary
And robot skeletons.
skeletons.
Like the Terminator.
All right. And scene. Okay. Thank you for watching Health Hits Experience. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for sticking with us late. If you're watching the VOD, you get extra content.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you for that. Music and sound effects provided by Sirenscape and our very own Liz. Thank you to Molly Cook and Brian Bowerstocks in the control room and for the commentary in my ear. Thank you. Very good. Special thanks to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. Once again, if you want to support us, support Cam, go to bit.ly/CamErieDonate. There should be a link on screen as via QR code for the stream and an actual text on screen for the VOD. Join us again next week as we get into the spooky catacombs. Goodbye.